Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngāti Kata Unu First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Entertainment only, and yes, I am in a different location. I'm on the sheepskin rug, the coffee table in front of the fire. The weather is absolutely feral outside, cold, windy, wet. My mum's over in the other room, they're watching the cricket. So if you hear what sounds like sport commentary noises, yep, that's my mum over there. But you guys know what my guides sound like by now. So if you hear them, pop it in the comments because you'll find that you're not alone. Okay. Well, after those two really big, intense readings, what I actually want to have a look at, and I do want to have a look at this one, this is what I mentioned before. I wanted to have a look at again, so I don't feel like I actually got the full picture with Biden and Harris returning to the White House after they had both left for holidays. Harris was taken back in a motorcade. I don't even know if she got on the plane or not, or whether the plane was turned around. Biden had started his journey back to Delaware for the Christmas holidays and was turned around and taken back to the White House as well. Nothing to do with the budget. I'm just going to put that out there. Um, what I really got is that it was in regards to Avril Haines's the DNI report in regards to the election. Now, Rosie from Rosie Insights did a really good visual channeling of what actually went on, and she had both of them in the Oval Office with Biden signing something, and she couldn't see what it was signing, and I was there at the screen going, Rosie, he was signing the further investigation as required. So what happens is with that particular Department of National Intelligence, she's the Director of National Intelligence, is that they have 40 days from the date of the election to investigate anything toward that took place in the election, and you can find online previous reports, or can you? Because I have found, shortly after I found out that you can find that there are previous reports, I found them online, and do you think I can find them now on the DNI website? So perhaps they've just removed that link for the moment. Interesting. So, when Rosie went into that channeling, I was going there along with her. She couldn't see what Biden was signing. I could see him. So, part of it, 45 days from election to the report being submitted, and then if there is untoward activities, there is another 45 days to investigate further. And I got that that was what he was signing, the investigate further authority. Now, what I actually heard was SHIT, what are we going to do with this? Clear as day with these two in the Oval Office. People around the periphery, they looked like they were Secret Service agents or something along those lines. They didn't come across as anyone of a political nature. It was literally what I could feel and see was Biden and Harris. Um, they were sitting on the two couches because I believe there's a table and then there's two couches or something, and then there's some chairs and a fireplace, or I'm not quite sure of the actual setup. They were sitting on the two couches, one with the report each, and they were going through it, and I heard that it was actually Biden that said, shit, what are we going to do with this? And then he signed the investigation further, moved to the table, investigated further. So I want to have a look at this. I'm using my Gilded Tarot Royale. 2025, going to be wild. As I split the deck and I'm poker shuffling, something really unexpected out of left field comes forward that causes an absolute tear down of what we thought we knew. Tear down of the established norm is what I'm getting there. Something really out of left field. Now, I know we have certain dates that things will happen by. It doesn't matter. The universe is telling me it does not matter. These dates are not important. What is going to come out and whether it's just got, because I was going to say, it doesn't matter if Trump is inaugurated or not. I just got, because I just don't see him being legally inaugurated. I cannot make this happen. I see him faking an inauguration. Oh, absolutely, down at Mar-a-Lago, but not legally. I can't make it happen. I can't put him in the White House. I can't put him in the presidency. Every time I try to go there, I get yanked, like almost like physically yanked back. So show me what Biden was signing. What do we need to know about what Biden was signing? What happens next? I just get, what are we going to do with this? And the dates, the set dates of when things are supposed to happen are not going to matter, and it does not matter if they happen on those set dates. The whole lot is going to be tossed. Right, where do you want that one? You want it on the bottom, okay. The whole lot is just going to be tossed out. What is going to come forward is going to be so OMG. Okay, come on down. Let's have a look. Right, yeah, it is going to be emotionally wild. Now, it's my emotionally overwhelming, emotional cleansing, an all-seeing eye. Often it's within a fortnight. This is just, it's going to be huge. New beginning, huge. So let's see where these cards go. Challenged by the Four of Cups, not liking what is being offered. I said right from the start that Biden is not going to like the options that are put to him. He's going to push back on the options that are pushed to him until he can no longer push back. Until there is only one path forward and he has to take it. He does not like what is being offered. He knows what the reaction may be. He's feeling it. He's a guy of tradition. He's a guy of doing things how they've always done them, how they should be, whether they're legislated or not. And he doesn't like what he's seeing, what he's being offered. He's looking for alternatives within the traditional system. That's what he's doing. However, the energy that they're sitting in is justice. The sword is drawn. This is very much, actions will have consequences, bringing justice. Harris is also known as the Law and Order President, Madam President. I keep seeing her at her inauguration wearing, believe it or not, a pantsuit, but it's a wide leg pantsuit. It's very flattering, but it is in such the palest blue that it looks almost white, and it is in honour of the suffrage movement. Just a really, really powerful ceremony. But at the foundation, the energy that they are in, actions will have consequences. Justice is not blind. Lady Justice, Lady Liberty, bringing forward the sword of truth and shining a light on it. In the past is my overseas election interference card. There it is, without fail, my overseas election interference, election vote tampering, crowning the reading. Right. Working together. Again, a lot of emotions here. Is this Harris and Biden, or is this within the working, just working together with others to try and come to a solution? Wonder if this is. Notice the female here is the one doing the talking, and the male is the one doing the listening. Wonder if it's Harris taking the lead on this behind the scenes. She's not the one that makes the final decision. She's not the one that it will be wearing it. But yeah, there's some big energy here. So, an eclipse of the moon? No, eclipse of the sun. Is there a sun eclipse coming up? A solar eclipse coming up? Okay, let's see where it goes. Big announcement. Huge, huge announcement in the near future. Externally, double meaning card about potentially Russia, Iran, Saudi, China, any of those. This is, Mother Russia. Now, it's not mother as in Mother Earth. It's just a term that Russians use for their own country. Or it could be the birth of something significantly new. And those of us that are women that have been through childbirth, we know how incredibly painful it is. Now, Dabney Lawless from Lawless Astrology was talking about we are currently in the birth canal of the birth of the new era. We're in the birth canal, getting squeezed, getting squashed, getting forced out, going through those awful, awful cramping and pains and you name it, contractions. Yeah, so we are in that energy at the moment. So it's a double whammy card, that one for us. Internally, this is my moral, financial, and ethical corruption. The oligarchs on the inside casting aside the everyday person. Okay, so this is what the information is about. Mother Russia and the corruption. But also we, as a planet, as a humanity, as a race, are going through these awful birth pains, hopes and fears. Harris taking her rightful position and moving forward. Again, Two of Swords, a decision needs to be made, a difficult decision. Discussions are happening in regards to this difficult decision in relation to government with this unexpected information. And they're feeling trapped by it. But we have a judgment card. The message getting out. On the base, we've got the steel, we've got the loss, we've got the guardrails, we've got the contemplation of what needs to be done, and we've got the tower moment coming forward. So I can't emphasize this enough, that the dates don't matter. It's going to be, sorry, I'll just bring you down ever so slightly, get that light fixed. I'm just getting the dates don't matter. We've got treason here, we've got betrayal, we've got the whistleblower coming forward, and we've got things being stopped, the moneyed oligarchs with their hidden agenda, their mercenary actions, and here's that snake in the path in regards to the false victory. This is the last thing that needs to be revealed. I got, when I was reading in regards to why has Trump not snuffed it, fallen off the twig, taken a dirt nap, this was a major coming up shortly card. And this has to be dealt with. Otherwise, it will continue. The legal ramifications will move forward in regards to the devil, because there is a paper trail. And boy, oh boy, are they going to be throwing each other under the bus quicker than they can blink. Okay. Just show me what is going to be the fallout for the whistleblower and the throwing under the bus card. As I split and poker shuffle, what is going to be the fallout of this? We've already gone through the awakening of a lot of people who voted for DJT, who are realizing that if you're wanting to know what's up with Fetterman, his wife is Brazilian. Now DJT has come out and said, and whoever's working that bid, I can't remember who he's put in as his cabinet pick for, is it Stephen Miller? For getting rid of people who weren't born in Australia. Fetterman is fearful for his wife and his children because what they've come out and said as part of 2025, Project 2025, the DJT administration, is they don't care if you have citizenship and your children can go with you. So he's fearful. I'd say he's very fearful. And that's why he's got a change in attitude. I don't agree with his change in attitude, but I can understand it. What's happening? Significant ending, new beginning to the moneyed. This is going to be huge. But what's going to happen for the ordinary people? What do the ordinary people need to know? The person on the street, me and you. This is beginning of the downfall. It's not even beginning. We're already in it. The downfall of the moneyed oligarchs and their control. But let's have a look. What do we need to know for the ordinary person? Me and thee, strength. Hang on to your strength. Hang on to your compassion. Hang on to your love. But it's also time to bolster your inner strength, your external strength, your connections, your communities. It's time to really tap into this strength that you are going to need going forward and that you can supply to others, because we ain't going to like what's being brought forward. The Four of Cups, emotionally, it is going to be really distasteful. Here's my Harris card, at the bottom. It does not matter if Harris is rightfully put in or not. This is going to be really hard pill to swallow. In the past, I'm asking about what happens when all this comes out. So the past is actually in the future. It's just the past in relation to when this event is going to happen. Harris taking her rightful place, crowning this reading. New opportunities coming forward. It is a page for the ordinary people on the street. We will be presented with new opportunities to engage, to make money, to do what is necessary. It is up to us whether we take it or not, and to be in a position where we can take these new opportunities, as small as they are. We need to start from a place of internal and community strength. Now, these opportunities are things like, I'm just going to explain with my own daughter. Graduated from university. People go, oh, what's she going to do with her degree? Well, she loved the learning of that particular topic, but she doesn't want to go in a career with it. He's working as a casual in a supermarket at the moment on the weekends. He has contract work with the university to do schematic drawings, which are, for those that don't know what they are, they're technical illustrations that go in international publications of research papers. So she contracts that. She has a YouTube channel. She'd die if I told you what it was, so I won't tell you. That's her passion. She doesn't make a lot of money out of it, but she makes enough to keep going. That is her passion. And she is also being offered, as she's an avid reader, she has been offered potential work on a contract basis to be a freelance non-fiction editor, because this particular person is a fiction editor, because this particular person is a non-fiction editor. But she also can bring in the medical skills that she has, because she did a biomedical degree. She knows her medical stuff inside out and upside down. So she can bring a new facet. So this particular person that has this editing business can expand their offering. So what is that? 4 income streams. This is what the youth of the future are doing. They're looking at multiple income streams for their income. They are taking opportunities that they are brought their way, and a lot of them might be small opportunities, but one by one, they really add up. So, yeah, this is the energy I'm asking about for the average person on the street. Okay, it is going to be volatile times. There is going to be volatile information going forward. It's going to take time to get through the thicket, the undergrowth. It's going to feel like the volcano is exploding in the background. This knight, he's carrying diligently this sword, sorry, not this sword, this wand of career, messaging, passion. He's moving it forward, but he's slow, and it's taking him a long time to get through. Now, I know several readers are saying we are faced with 2 options. That's why often we get that 2 of swords. A decision needs to be made about which way to go forward. We can either put Trump in the White House, inaugurate him officially, and boy, oh boy, the mess is going to be over really, really damn quick, but it's going to be horrific. And when I say quick, I'm talking, 6 to 12 months, but it will be horrific. It will be a rip the Band-Aid off and take the hair with it type energy. The other energy is if Paris is put in, which I feel she will, it will be slow. The Band-Aid will be removed millimetre by millimetre, slowly taking it off. It will still be painful, but not as painful. But man, it's going to take probably all of her first 4 years for that Band-Aid to be removed. So I'm just saying, this is what I'm feeling for the ordinary people. This is why you need to be in a position of your most power. Take your power back. Do not be dictated to by others about everything. Whatever you can that affects you, own it. Own it. Do what you need to do for you. Be selfish for a while if that's necessary. Take the steps that you need to have yourself in the strongest possible position for when this goes forward externally, because it's going to be rough. This is about the downfall with these swords of truth, harsh reality. It's going to be rough. What is the ordinary person going to do? But it's an end. Once these swords are all poised here, notice that none of them actually touch. But we're going to feel like we are under these swords, and they're going to drop at any moment, but they don't. And that is the end of a cycle. Internally, look after yourself first. Decide what is really important. This goes back to the Christmas Day message that I did. Decide what is really important for you to hold on to, and you need to protect, and let go of the rest. Internally, look after what is really precious. And let go of the rest. hopes and fears, loss, disappointment, heartbreak on an emotional level. But there are two cups still standing, and these two cups are beneath this tree of that holds all this magic. It's not even magic, but they're like it's full of shining pentacles here, shining pentacles. We need to turn away from the emotional disappointment, because otherwise you get sucked into this lower vibration energy, and look at what you do have that you can work with to create magic going forward, because this is new start stuff, baby. Here's my King of Cups, the decision. So, new beginning with the King of Cups making a decision about what happened in the past in regards to the government, the offer being made, the dark money, entrapment because of the dark money. There is money trail it's going to reveal, expose this devil, and the election interference that will bring about an ending of oligarchical legacy. Because the next card, Tower moment. What is going to be rebuilt is not going to resemble what is in the here and now. To be able to rebuild, we need to break down. So, it's fasten your seatbelts. It's hang on to your hats. It's do what you need to do in the here and now. You strengthen your positions, whether that be financially, emotionally, community, the blood of the covenant, friends and family you choose is stronger than the water of the womb. And if you believe you can or you believe you can't, you are correct. You are right. Now is the time to strengthen all these foundations that make up the base of your life, because I don't have words. I cannot explain it. It's not Armageddon. It's not nuclear war. It's not, but it is going to be holy crumbs. We signed up for this. It can be exhilarating, it can be exciting, or it can be terrifying, and it can be fearful, depending on the foundation that you set for yourself and the energy that you bring forward. Okay. Woo-wee! Might need tomorrow after all that. Love to you all. Take care.